don't recommend driving with your interior light on early in the morning so that you can take a little video and say, hey guys, we're going on a road trip. We're going on a road trip. We're going to Alabama Hills, and it's been way too long since we've been on the road. It's been a long time. And you know, we like to say, hey, in the wintertime, you can still go out and do stuff, but the fact of the matter is, yes, you can, but it's spring. Yeah, and that's awesome. You just do it less in the winter. It's a reality. Except if you're living in your vehicle, like as some people do, well then it's just year round. But you know, we'll be honest, we do it more in the springtime. And Navigator's saying take a right, and now I'm going to be safe and I'm going to stop video taping, and we're going to meet our first convoy up here at the Starbucks. Our first convoy. Is it here? I think I got everything I need. Hey everybody, let me set the cruise control. I can't walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're headed out to Alabama Hills. And what's that?
Nothing.
We're headed out to Alabama Hills, and this trip we've done in the past. And the thing about this trip is, you go for 3 days and you feel like you've been gone for a week and a half. It's really a great trip with a lot of variety, and the variety on the shorter trips makes it seem longer, which is awesome. So we're gonna see if we can find a ghost town, and the ghost town is, it's top secret. Nobody knows where it is.
God, that's not true.
And it's called Cerro Gordo Mines.
Okay, that's true.
We're gonna get to base camp tonight. We'll go to Cerro Gordo tomorrow. We'll check out the ghost town. We'll hit some trails. We'll be down around Mount Whitney in southeastern California. And then on Sunday, we're gonna head by the Kern River and come back up to the Bay Area, California. But we are really looking forward to it. It's been a little while since we've been on the road, and we're gonna share it with you and show you what kind of shenanigans
And we have a crew.
we get into.
And we have a crew.
So, this is also the first, I'm not even going to call it an annual Overland Bound non-event event, because we'll probably do more than one a year. But basically, we told folks, hey, here's our GPS coordinates. This is where we're going to be at this time. And today, during our journey, we're meeting various folks, Overland Bound members, and their rigs along the route. So by the time we get there this afternoon, about 3 o'clock, we should have a few rigs in our convoy, and couldn't be more stoked to be hanging out with folks. Sweetie, look at the sky.
Yes.
Wow. Rolling down Highway 5, and sun's coming up, and the awesome thing about the sun is it comes up every single day. It's so cool. So we're rolling down Highway 5, and I've just been struck by the beauty of our route this morning, and it occurred to me, I've had the good fortune through a number of circumstances to be able to travel in Australia and you know, go overlanding through the outback, drive on the beaches there, and to me that's very exotic, being from California. But when I talk to people there, you know, of course they have all kinds of questions about what it's like traveling outdoors in the Sierras and through California. And it's pretty darn epic. And the thing that I'm pulling away from that is, you know, no matter where you are, it's exotic to somebody. And we can slow down every once in a while and appreciate where we are and what we have access to.
I went to Montana. What dog? What? And then
I make little squeaks every once in a while. I'm sorry.
I can't help myself.
buddy. Then when I got back from Montana, he left for a 3-day offsite training session with his company, and then he came back Wednesday night.
All right. Now, where were we in our little story? Well, okay, so then it was springtime, and the flowers were blooming, and we were driving outside of Bakersfield. So the sun is full up now, and in Bakersfield, we stopped on our way to the Alabama Hills, and we had some lunch, and joined up with some new convoy members. They're behind us. We've got just a few rigs with us, rolling together. And we got about 2 hours before our destination, so we're making good time and we're on schedule and really enjoying driving through the valley. And then Mrs. Overland Bound was also listening to a comedian on her headphones and giggling her ass off. And that made
all in line again.
all right. Anyway, more soon. And one of many pit stops, and we can't help ourselves. We have to take a photo of some of the rigs, but we have one more rig there that needs to go over there so that we can get the photo. Yeah, just like park it anywhere, just scatter in there. Are you rolling some video?
Yes.
Let's
You didn't like my song?
it's all right. So let's see.
Buddy.
We just arrived here at Alabama Hills, which is cool, and the scenery here is absolutely epic. We're going to be camping in the shadow, as it were, of Mount Whitney. And when we get,
It's got a white ring around it. It's optional.
and if we, as soon as we get past these hills, we'll be able to see the mountains in their full glory. It's really accessible, which makes it nice. You know, you're only a few hundred yards off of very well-maintained roads. So if you're passing through, it's a great location. You don't need a super aggressive vehicle to be able to camp out here. So we just highly recommend it. It's also a historical site. It's a favorite of Hollywood because it is relatively close by, and the scenery is very versatile. So you have Iron Man, filmed out here, the Jericho missile scene, Tremors, the older Lone Ranger. There's a whole history, and so you can get a map of the movies that were shot here, and you can go and you can see the different locations. So it just really it's fun. A little out of the way, but very worth it.
It's a good place to practice technical, like if you're just getting started.
Yeah, absolutely. You can kind of dial up your own level of difficulty. You don't have to go on highly technical terrain, but you certainly can. It's available out here.
That's gonna be them. There they are.
I think we found them.
Hey.
Yep, there you go.
That's a sweet ride.
Let's get a channel.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you guys on the CB?
On 16.
Yep, we're on 16. Cool.
You two talking.
Hey. So here we are. So now I got to take some video because it's just about that time of night when everything is awesome. And I'm going to go up this rock without killing myself, I swear, or falling. And there's our camp. Wave. Hi. Hey. Spaz, Tori. Hey. And we are at an epic campsite. I'm going to need to take some pictures because that, and it is looking awesome.
And the chicks that you're selling. They're all grandmas. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I thought the thing was.
You think girls that are on have that much money?